this candle right here. Why the 11 o'clock candle, not the 12 o'clock candle? Because if you use the 12 o'clock candle, means you're accounting for the price action that happens from 12 to 1 p.m. And that's wrong. You want to be using it from the 11 to 12 because that is when the cut-off for the Asian kill zone is. So, from price moving from here to here, where is the highest and the lowest point in price? It's marked out right over here. I want to see price action here break past this high if I want to see price continue going higher. If I want to see price continuing lower, I must see price break past this low. This is our Asian high and Asian low. So now we have broken past the Asian high. Chat, what kind of close is this? Yes, body candle close. Now, with a body candle close, ladies and gentlemen, what are the chances price continues going bullish for the rest of the day, as long as it respects the Asian low? Is it extremely high? If it is, type yes in the chat, or high in the chat. Okay, remember, it's super important to understand this. Why? Because as the price action here gives us a body candle close above the Asian high, anybody that's trading during the Asian session, they're looking for sells. Their stop losses will be placed above the Asian high. And if the market here decides to sweep and give us a strong rejection towards the downside, not give us a body candle close, this means that the market here has grabbed the orders just right above the Asian high and could cause price to continue lower. But since we have a body candle close, it indicates that the market here still wants to continue higher because it has allowed price to stay above the key area, our Asian high. Volume for bulls is way stronger than the bears. And hence, I can assume buys for the rest of the day. Is everybody crystal clear this? Type G in the chat. Very, very good. Okay, so now, as the market here is creating higher highs and higher lows, creating bullish market structure, I want you to take note of when price action here created the Asian high. After you created the Asian high, created a body candle close, usually, what is my confirmation to take a trade? Look for a retest of a change of character level or a fair value gap and give us a push higher. Correct? So right now, let's dive down to the 5-minute time frame. I want you to spot this, ladies and gentlemen. What did price action here do? Create a very bullish push towards the upside, and out of all the candles here that we saw, from this low to this high, we only had one fair value gap. I mean, you want to say two, can, but I would personally combine both fair value gaps right here. First one, right here. Second one, right here. So I can combine both fair value gaps like this, because they are so close to each other. And this was where we got our entry, at the fair value gap. If we want to see price continue going bullish with aggression, with volume, should the fair value gap be respected? Yes or no? Yes, we want to see this fair value gap here be respected. So, once price tapped into it, dropped down to the 1-minute time frame. You can see that the market here gave us a tap into it and pushed up higher. And this is where we executed our buys. to the upside. I set the signal with the exact entry, SL and TP, basically zero drawdown, and went straight right into profits. And if you take a look, those of you guys here in premium, you can double check this, triple check this. It's literally right over here. As price gave us a tap into the fair value gap, we were expecting price to continue higher. Stop loss below the fair value gap to capitalize on further buys towards the upside. And once again, this trade here had zero drawdown, straight right into profits, and hit 82 pips, where we secured 3 areas of partials. For full transparency, let me show you exactly how this was sent in premium, in real time. Take a look. This was exactly when we sent the signal. At 10:09, we sent the signal with the buy range right here. At the 3308 to the 3312. And that means as long as price is within this area, you can look to enter. My entry, 3313.32. Within the entry point here, within the entry range, yes. So I execute buy. I press buy, key in the SL, key in the TP. No edits, as per usual, because when I take this trade, I'm taking it on my live personal account. Of course, we send updates. Take a look at the timestamp, 10:09. This was literally an hour plus ago. And in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, price moved 20 pips and we set our SL to break even. And we took some partials. Now, what does this mean? Listen up very carefully if you're brand new. This means that no matter what happens, at 20 pips, we move our FL to where we entered. So there is zero risk on the table. What does this mean? What does zero risk on the table mean? It means that no matter how price moves, you have zero chance of losing money. You are guaranteed to be in profits. And of course, how do we guarantee to be in profits? By taking partials, closing a portion of the position and putting the money in your pocket, realizing the gains that you have made. Now, whether the price action here decides to continue to run 30, 40, 50, 82 pips like this trade did, there's going to be bonus. And we updated y'all along the way in real time. The very next minute, price shot up 30 pips, 40 pips, secured the second round of partials. That means that we put money in our pocket twice. Price continues to run 50 pips, 63 pips, 75 pips. Third round of partials secured. In less than 30 minutes, we secured 3 rounds of partials at 75 pips. Price finally ran 80 pips right here. Now, do you understand exactly how we caught this move? Let me know. Because this trade right here had zero drawdown, straight right into profits. Remember, you caught this trade, you let me know. Was this a banger trade? If it is, type banger in the chat right here. Let me know. We caught this move together before the London session happened. And I mentioned this. I even gave you all a warning before the trade happened. Look, friend, pay attention, looking for an entry soon. And the very next minute, I sent a signal. Full transparency. I let them know beforehand. Guys, get ready. We are about to make money. Yes, sir. I was discussing the trade idea before the trade happened. Very, very good. You're looking exactly the same thing as what I'm looking at as well. Perfect. What a banger. I would never have spotted it, and that's why I spotted for you. Alright, so I am going to be looking for my very next trade here during the London session. You all know yesterday, during the London live session, we caught a 33 pip sell. We mentioned it live. Told you all where to place your SL, where to target. Managed to trade live as well. But if you can't wait and you want to come on in and copy my exact entries, then very, very simple. All you have to do is make sure that you're inside this Telegram channel right over here. If you don't know where to find it, click on this link right here. Let me send it to you all inside the YouTube live chat. Click on this link. and click the button at the top right corner. Join the waitlist. Click this right here. We'll get our admin Bobby, get you in, prepped and ready for the very next move, before the move happens. Because right now, I'm not in the trade. We've secured 82 pips, plus 70 pips in the morning with 2 signals in the premium channel. Now I'm gearing up for the next move, to get it before the next move happens. Alright, just click this button right here. So now, let's take a look at what we can look out for the London session. I'm going to be doing MTA, multi-time frame analysis, my bread and butter, what I do every single live stream during the London and the New York session. 10 times a week, ladies and gentlemen. 10 times a week live on the stream. I do this every single day. Can I get an MTA in the chat? Okay? So yes, amazing trade right here. We managed to catch a grand total of 152 pips this morning already, plus the pre-London. Alright, let's get right into it. So let's start from the daily time frame. Remember, when we do multi-time frame analysis, we need to start from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. Okay, now we're going to be using the same idea as to how we caught this 82 pip move to replicate the trade for the London session right here. All using the Asian session's high. But what we're going to do here is stack additional confluence to look for the very next move, because price has clearly retraced. Alright, so now let's clear out all the drawings. Daily time frame. We talked about a specific point of interest over the past, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. 6 days in a row I talk about this bearish point of interest. What is that bearish point of interest right here? The daily bearish fair value gap. Right over here. This is where we have our daily bearish fair value gap. The most recent daily point of interest for price to tap into to collect orders to continue dumping. Now, if you notice how the candle here closed yesterday, did it fail the fair value gap? Yes or no? Yes, most definitely so. So if we failed the fair value gap, can we look for continuation sells? No, we can't, because a bearish point of interest is failed, and normally when a bearish point of interest fails, especially on the daily time frame, price action flips bullish. Now let me give you an example right here. Just last week we talked about this. If a bullish fair value gap here fails with a body candle close, all the other points of interest like the secondary fair value gap, like the daily bullish order block, will fail as well. Or at least not a 100% chance, but a higher chance for it to fail. Because it indicates that the sellers right here is very strong, and we can look to continue lower. So this is exactly what price did. Price closed and filled below the most recent fair value gap that should be holding if price wants to continue higher towards all-time high. It failed it. What did price do? Failed the second fair value gap as well. Next thing, bullish OB. What did price do? Fail it as well with the body candle close. So this is exactly what I mean. Same thing right here. You have a failure of a bearish fair value gap, which is the most recent fair value gap that should hold to continue lower. If price fails that, likelihood your order block right here, your fair value gap that has been created right over here, is also going to fail. These are the points of interest that price will look to target anyways for buys. And of course, on the daily time frame, we also have internal change of character at the 3265.56. For those of you guys here that are brand new and you don't understand what the change of character is, a change of character is when when the market here gives us a break of the most recent lower high or higher low. In this case, the market here has created lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, broke past it with a body candle close. So this in itself is a strong change of character. So is everybody clear? Chat, let me know. Are we bullish or bearish on the daily time frame? Bullish, huh? Now, with that, we can now frame our trades for continuation buys. But we're not done with the MTA, right? We still have the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 15-minute time frame. These are the things that we need to be able to take account for, to give us extra information so that you can see the big picture, the entire narrative of what the market is trying to do. We were bearish till this morning, correct, Darren? The market here has given us a reversal signature, a bullish change of character plus a failure of a bearish daily fair value gap. Beautiful. Now, on the 4 hour time frame, what do you see? Let's drop down. We are starting to go down to towards the lower time frame to see what price is currently doing. Now, as I mentioned, the market here has finally decided to give us a change character on the daily time frame. Now, this change of character also coincides with the 4 hour change of character. Why? Take a look at how price moves. Price has created a buy to sell. Price ranged about. Till this point when I draw my arrow, is the market still bearish? Yes or no? Yes, the market here has given us bearish price action because we have not broken past the 4 hour swing high. If the 4 hour swing high holds, we will always remain bearish. The buyers will remain bearish on the 4 hour time frame. But in this case, we had a body candle close above it. As seen right over here. This candle yesterday created a body candle close. So this is the strong change of character. So now your daily is bullish, your 4 hour is bullish. Perfect. Where is the most recent fair value gap? Right over here. At the 3281.06. Now, am I expecting price to come all the way down towards the 4 hour fair value gap before continuing higher? Answer is no. I will explain shortly why. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to give you all the answer later on. The reason why I'm not expecting price to come down into this area here. Can it? Yes, but the chances are lower. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I'll explain this later on. So now, let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so wait, hold on. Before I do that, I see someone here asking, where is the 4 hour fair value gap? Let me mark it out for y'all. Price action here has given us a push towards the upside, and the most recent fair value gap here that we have formed is marked out between 3 candles. We've got candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. As long as there's a gap between the first candle's wicks and the third candle's wicks, and they're not overlapping, you have a fair value gap. First candle's top wick right here, third candle's bottom wick right here. You have a gap. They are not overlapping. So this is our 4 hour bullish fair value gap. Is everybody clear? If you are, type FVG in the chat. Okay, very good. So mark this out as well. This can be part of your multi-time frame analysis. All right, so now let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. Now, on the 1 hour time frame, price action here has created higher highs. Let me just show this, so that you all can really picture to see how market structure is moving. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, swept past the low, continued going bullish with a body candle close. So price did create a weak change of character here at this point. Why is it weak? Because there is no body candle close. But nonetheless, it created a lower low, right? So at this point, you have a bearish change of character. Swing high, right over here. So if price broke past this area with the body candle close after creating a lower high, lower low, then this becomes what? A bullish change of character. Once again, strong, because there's a body candle close, as I have described at the very start of the stream when I was explaining our 82 pip win pre-London. So at this point where we broke past and created a body candle close, this has confirmed a strong change of character. Now, right now, price is moving up towards the upside. And with this strong change of character, you have also created a fair value gap. Price has tested the entire fair value gap, collected all the orders right here. So in the next 19 minutes, I repeat, I do not want to see price break underneath this fair value gap if you want to see price continue going higher. Now, remember the point that I mentioned, why I'm not expecting price to come back to the 4-hour bullish fair value gap. You should now know the answer as to why this is the case. Let me piece it together for you if you're brand new. The answer why we are not looking for price action here to come back to the 4-hour fair value gap is number one, we have a 1-hour body candle close above the Asian high. Number two, you have a bullish change of character which is strong. And number three, you have just tapped into a 1-hour bullish fair value gap that is still holding up very strongly. These are the three reasons why I'm not expecting price to come down into the 4-hour bullish fair value gap. Goes in, and it's 300 pips away as well. You can add that as the fourth reason why. Now, I wouldn't want to really consider that as a reason. As you know, gold here has been moving in a singular session. Price here can move 5, 6, 7, 800 pips if it wants. It can. So I'm not going to discount that fact. So these are the three main points. Is everybody crystal clear as to why I'm not expecting price to come back into the 4-hour bullish FVG? If you are, type gems in the chat. I just dropped a very important way to understand how to tell whether a fair value gap here will hold and be tested. If you missed out on this part, rewind this part of the live stream. Alright, like I mentioned, it's very, very important. You need to be able to piece the pieces together, and that's why the NTA is quoted. People tend to overlook time frames. They only look to zoom in into 1 minute time frame, the 5 minute time frame, and they stay there. They don't have the narrative of what the high time frame is doing. They don't have a clearer picture of where the money is moving in the market. What I did here was I did the daily time frame, the 4-hour, and the 1 hour. And based on the 4-hour time frame, I mentioned this POI is less likely to be hit because of the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame gives us 3 reasons why price action here should not come back into the fair value gap, as long as this fair value gap here holds. Is everybody here crystal clear? So this is very, very simple. I already explained this. Now, all we need to do is look at this current price action right here, which is the fair value gap that we've just tapped, and look for low time confirmation to see if we can look for continuation price. This to me is going to be quite simple. If you notice how price action here is moving towards the upside, price created a push throughout the entire Asian session, and out of this entire Asian session, we've only created one bullish fair value gap. If this bullish fair value gap right here fails, then all the other lows that we have created during the Asian session will be potential targets. If price respects it, I'm expecting price to continue higher. Very similar to how we explained the daily time frame. The most recent price action needs to be respected for price to continue going higher. Remember, Alex, the market here will continue trending as long as the most recent points of interest are holding. This is what we call order flow. Can I get order flow in the chat? Let me explain what order flow is. Especially if you're a beginner. Very good. Now, order flow means, for example, if you're looking at bullish order flow, when I say bullish order flow, this means that the bullish points of interest are holding. Currently, that's the case. Price has created higher highs, higher lows, respecting that. 1 hour time frame created a bullish fair value gap, respecting that. Order block also being respected. That's what order flow is. If you want to see price continue higher, bullish order flow needs to remain intact. And that means bullish points of interest cannot fail. Likewise, if you're looking at a bearish scenario, you're looking at bearish order flow, then you want to see your order blocks, your fair value gaps be respected. Creating lower highs, lower lows. Okay, so this is very important so that you understand where is the market moving. Alright, so now let's go ahead and dive down into the lower time frame. Let's take a look at the 15, 5 minute and the 1 minute time frame. And if we have time, we can look at the 3 minute time frame as well. Okay, because the market here is just tapped into the fair value gap, we are looking and gearing up for our very next entry. Okay, once again, we've already secured 3 wins today. A grand total of 152 pips before the London session. So let's get right into it. Now we have another 13 more minutes to the hourly candle close. So this is going to be crucial to see if the market here decides to break underneath the fair value gap and close underneath it. Because if we do, then this is the first sign that the market here can be looking for continuation price to come down. This is going to be counter trend if we do look for sales towards the downside. So let's take a look at the 50-minute time frame for more information. Now the 50-minute time frame has created a bearish change of character right over here. Now, chat, is this a weak or a strong change of character? Very good. This is a weak change of character. Why? Because there's no body candle close. Now, one key thing that the market here is currently reacting to is this fair value gap. Now, if this fair value gap right here respects, continues to push and break past this low, this fair value gap would have done its job. If the market decides to continue lower, creating lower highs and lower lows, this low that breaks also creates a BOS. The market here has given us multiple different signs that the 50-minute time frame here is looking bearish compared to what we were expecting, bullish. So if the market here wants to continue going bullish, I need to see the most recent bearish point of interest here fail on the 50-minute time frame. And that means I need to see this fair value gap here fail. Is everybody clear with this? Okay? Very good, huh? If the market wants to continue dumping, this is what I want to see. Body candle close, a retest, a continuation. Now, you guys may be asking, but Nick, didn't you say that you need to wait for a 1 hour body candle close and you're on the 15-minute time frame? Very, very good question. Now, I want you to take note of the timing right now. 11:49. You have less than 15 minutes before the hourly candle close. So this 15-minute candle is going to be in line with how the 1 hour is going to close. So as price action here breaks underneath this level, I cannot see the 15-minute here close with a body candle close. If I do see that, then that's where sells start to step in. Frieza Ijas, you have a question. How does the failure happen and what are we looking for? The failure happens when you have a body candle close below this low right here, which also coincidentally lines up with our 1 hour bullish fair value gap at the 3308.36. Is that clear? If not, we need to see price give us a break past that fair value gap with the body candle close to continue higher. So this is what we are dealing with right now for the London session. 9 more minutes to see how price is going to move. So right now, let me go ahead and craft out this analysis and send it to y'all as soon as possible. Give me a few short minutes. Let me get this out so that everyone here, all 108,000 members in the Telegram channel here, can utilize this information. Okay, this is very time sensitive, huh? Gotta do it quick. Goddamn fast. Finishing up. This is going to be extremely important. Let me just remove this arrow here for clarity. Alright lads, I've just sent the analysis inside the main Telegram channel. I want each and every single one of you guys here to click on this link right now. Alright, all 1,343 of y'all here. Click on this link, make sure that you guys here are in the correct Telegram channel. Remember, this is time sensitive, and whatever I've written right here happens and will happen in the next 15 to 20 minutes time. Once you click on this link, you will be brought inside our main Telegram channel right here with 108,000 members. And you will be able to see this analysis right here. Now, I want you all to come on in, give this a heart-shaped emoji so that I know that you guys here are paying attention to what I'm saying and you're referring to this throughout the entire London live stream. We're coming close to the hourly candle close, and this information right here is extremely crucial. I'm going to read through it with you, and of course make sure that you all understand so that we can take advantage of the London session just like we did the pre-London for 82 pips. Alright, so go ahead and do that right now. Click on that link on the YouTube live chat. Come on in, give us a heart-shaped emoji. So now, listen up very carefully here. Price has just created a break past the previous low on the 50-minute time frame. However, do we have a body candle close yet? Yes or no? Do we have a body candle close yet? No, very good. So this means that the market here hasn't confirmed that there's a failure of a 1 hour bullish fair value gap. And number two, hasn't confirmed that this BOS is strong. It can be a weak BOS. And that's absolutely fine. You cannot enter on sells right now. You need to wait for price to give us that body candle close confirmation. Now, if you're looking for sells, you must see a 15-minute or a 1 hour body candle close. In this case here, the 15-minute close and the 1 hour close is going to be aligned. So I'm just going to stay on the 15-minute time frame right here. If I see a body candle close underneath, then that's where I can gear up for counter trend sells. Reason why I say counter trend, because the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour is bullish. But the 50-minute is bearish. Hence, counter trend. Confirmation for this, body candle close underneath the 15-minute time frame, retest a 1 or a 5-minute bearish fair value gap, give me a bearish engulfing candle, and we can look to execute continuation sells lower. To test where? The Asian low that we have created today. And where is that? Right over here. At the 3285.69. So if the market can continue going to dump and give us that body candle close, and that's going to be our criteria number one. C1 is what we need before we can move on to C2 and C3. Do not jump the gun. We need to follow the trading plan 100% to the T. Right now, I'm sharing with you my exact trading plan on how I'm looking to tackle the market here for the London session. If you're not listening and you're just asking for entries, then I can't really help you. Because I'm sticking to my plan 100% to the T no matter what. Okay? Now, will I be sharing aggressive entries? Yes, of course. Some trades may happen outside of my trading plan if I don't follow it 100% of the time. Things like criteria 1, 2, and 3 met, but no fair value gap, for example. That's how we caught a 33 pip move yesterday. I will share it here live on this stream, and it will only be mentioned verbally. Is everybody G with that? Type G in the chat, let me know. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream so far. Price here is moving very nicely for us. We need to see how price here is going to close in the next 1 minute and 50 seconds. If you're enjoying the live stream, if you're learning a whole bunch, go ahead, smash out the thumbs up button on this live stream, right? It will greatly help boost this stream to reach out to other people. And of course, most importantly, help them learn and earn at the same time, just as you guys here are doing right now. Alright? Make sure to take down notes, make sure to go and reflect on them, implement it after the live stream. Okay, so now let's see, 1 more minute and 20 seconds. What is the possibility of a consolidation date? Well, whether the market consolidates or not, or trends, we are able to capitalize on both. But based on how the Asian high has given us a body candle close above, the chances of that happening is actually lower. You notice this, whenever we do see price action here give us a body candle close above the Asian high, the rest of the day tends to go bullish. Retracement is possible, yes, most definitely. But end of the day, either the London, post-London, pre-NY or the New York session continues to push higher. Am I expecting a consolidation day today? No, definitely not. Because of the body candle close on the 1 hour time frame above this high right here. Our bullish change of character. Okay? So once again, like I mentioned, I'm not going to be hiding this. I'm going to be putting this on my second screen right here, so that we can have a clear picture of the charts. But if you need a reference as to exactly how to execute on this market right here, read this inside our main Telegram channel. Link is pinned in the YouTube live chat. Okay, so right now, the market here has not created a body candle close underneath this low. This indicates that buyers are stepping in, trying to push price higher, respecting the 1 hour bullish fair value gap, respecting the BOS level right here, creating a weak BOS. So is there a chance that price can still continue to go for buys from this point? Yes or no? Yes, But like I mentioned, we need the confirmation. Doesn't mean you just press buy now. Okay, so now let's dive down towards the lower time frame and see how we can get an entry. One thing that I want to add into the 15-minute analysis right here. Price has created lower highs, lower lows. This level right here has created a lower high on the 15-minute time frame. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low. So if price breaks past the 3315.41, this is also going to be another bullish sign for us. So do I realistically need a body candle close above the fair value gap? Not really. I can see a body candle close above the 331s. Let me just mark this out. 3315.41, and that could give us a push towards the upside already. What will be even better if that 150-minute candle closes above both the change character level right here plus the 50-minute bearish fair value gap. Is that clear? So mark this out, go ahead and set your alerts at this point. 1 hour time frame, what do we have? A respect of the fair value gap once again. Now, those of you here that understand how Thomas managed to catch 2 winning trades today, premium members, let us know what strategy did he use. How did we secure 2 wins in the morning? What strategy was it that he used? LSCB. Now I'm going to be sharing a little bit right here on what this means right now for the current price action. The LSCB happens every single hour. And what we need to do here is compare the highs and the lows of the previous hourly candle and correlate it to a very similar pair, silver. So let's go ahead and do that to spot for SMT divergence. Okay, those of you here that are brand new and don't understand what SMT divergence is, SMT divergence is where the market here gives us a crack in correlation between 2 very similar pairs. And that means you have gold versus silver. Both are commodities, both are precious metals. You got one big boy and one smaller boy. Very similar to how Bitcoin and Ethereum are, right? Very similar price action. So, what we need to see here for SMT divergence is this. If I'm going to be looking for price to give us a sweep past this low to continue higher, or silver to sweep past this hole to continue higher, while the other one doesn't, this could signal a very strong sign that the market here wants to continue bullish. So let's take a look right now. What did price do? Price has created a candle like this. Price has created, did we break past this high? Let's measure this to the T. Price has not broken past this high. We've created equal highs at this point. There's no break of the high. But the low also hasn't been broken. So this is good. There's still a chance SMT can occur. Given how currently silver has way more to go to break past this low. And gold is just right there. The chances of a sweep past this low and a rejection towards the higher is actually very, very strong. So this is what I want to see. If we can look to sweep past this low right now first, before price starts to break past this high, then this will be a very good sign for gold to continue higher. Now, remember, this is a bit more intricate. You need to listen up. If price so decides to take out this high first, okay, I repeat, if price so decides to take out this high on silver first, the previous 1 hour candle high, without taking out this low, we cannot look for buys, because that is a bearish SMT. Is everybody crystal clear? Especially the premium members. If you are, type SMT in the chat. So the order of how it happens is super important. Remember, it tells us how price is moving. Order of how it happens is extremely important. If you're looking for buys, you must see gold sweep the low first, while silver holds that low. Because you have taken out sell side liquidity. But if price sweeps the buy side liquidity on silver first, then that could be a sign that the market here could be continuing lower, because gold hasn't taken out the high. What is LSCB? Our premium proprietary strategy that we have to spot reversals every single hour in the markets. And this is only for the premium members. But like I mentioned, I won't be sharing too much. I have to keep the source for that.
Gráfico de barras lento live trade de London y New York session daily on this live stream. In this stream you will learn how to scalp the markets and trade with XAUUSD, gold, GBP, JPY, euros, boost, USD. Gráfica con tendencia a la alza. Join our free Telegram channel to get access to trading C2PS, ideas, analysis and so much more. Libro cerrado free forex course. Sign up for the same charts of.
That's how we caught 2 wins this morning during the Asian session. Okay, so now, if you missed the explanation, rewind the live stream. I'm sorry, I don't have the time to keep explaining LSCB and SMT again and again and again. Yeah. Alright, that's it. So let's see what the market here is going to do. Now, the market here is very close to testing this low. Let's just see, I would love to see price break past this low and then give it a sharp rejection towards the upside. Now, if you notice how price action here would move, right? If you notice this current hourly candle, it closed here. If price comes down like this, I'm going to draw it in line drawing so that you all can visualize what I see just based on the 1 hour time frame. If price breaks past this low like this, it creates a lower low. And then if you see a sharp rejection towards the upside, it creates a change of character. And that's how you know you have a change of character that has been caused by a liquidity sweep. And that's why it's so high probability to continue to look for buys from here. If you take a look at the 5-minute time frame, you can see price has created a lower high. If we start to break past this low, this confirms the lower high, and then we look for the break past this high. Okay? Those that know, you know. This is extreme gems right here. Understanding how the candle closes is going to be key for you to make money. Okay, so like I mentioned, the 1 hour fair value gap here is still being respected. The 15-minute level right here, let's see, let's take a look. 5-minute time before the candle closes below and closes underneath. Let's just see. Price has just tapped the low, very good. Did we break past the high on silver? Not yet, equal highs yet again. So that means now we have created an SMT divergence. So with this SMT divergence right here, how am I going to be looking for the very next move? I want to see a change of character. Now, let me ask you this question. Can price come all the way down towards this OB, or even sweep past the order block and come into this level and push up higher within the hour? Yes or no? Within this hour from 4 p.m. GMT plus 8 to 5 p.m. GMT plus 8. Yes, it can. That's where we need to really pay close attention. This hour is extremely important because we have a respect of the fair value gap on the 1 hour time frame. You got debated before. Yes, you know it. Right? So this is why this hour is extremely crucial for you all to pay attention. So let's see. What is the market here going to do? On the 5-minute time frame, what do you have? Price here is creating lower highs, lower lows, respecting the most recent 5-minute bearish fair value gap. Proving my concept right again. The more fair value gaps here are being respected, the more the order flow holds. Fair value gap here, 15-minute respected, push lower. 5-minute created a bearish fair value gap, retap, respected, push lower. Same thing. So we need to see price action here break past this high. So now I can shift my alert to this level right here. Be 3311.06. 1 minute time frame, what do you have? Lower highs, lower lows. So now, if you're looking for an aggressive push higher based off the 1 minute time frame, all I need to see is for this high here to break at the 3310.02. Price can give us a body candle close above it, ideally with a fair value gap. It's going to be a very, very clean change of character, taking out the liquidity right here. If we do see a fair value gap right here, those that are more advanced, what does the fair value gap here become as well? Let me know. Now price is creating lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Once again, respecting a 1 minute bearish fair value gap right here. And yes, you guys here are right. It is going to be a BPR. So let's see. Can the market continue pushing towards the upside? End of day, 1 hour time frame is respecting a 1 hour bullish OB. Am I afraid of anything? No, I'm still looking for buys. Now, if you're looking for just the 15-minute closure right here, with a body candle close and retest, then what I would want to see is for price to come back into the fair value gap here to continue selling. Because ultimately, if you're looking for sells, you're looking at counter trend sells. Remember that. So you want to see fair value gaps here be tested and respected. Is that clear, Amir? I want to see price come and retest the fair value gap here. How to identify a BPR, or what is a BPR? Good question. A BPR is when you have two overlapping fair value gaps. Let me try to get you an example right here. 5-minute time frame. Oh, you know what? You know what's a very good example? Yesterday's trade that we caught for 160 pips right over here. Let me show you how a BPR is spotted. Okay, let's take a look at the 1-minute time frame right here, real quick. Okay, I'll get back to the charts ASAP. But take a look here. As price came down, we created a bunch of bearish fair value gaps. Alright? But what did this bearish fair value gap here do? It failed this right here. Bullish fair value gaps. So when you have two overlapping fair value gaps like this, what you have is a BPR. By right, the BPR is supposed to hold to allow us to look for sells. In this case, because you have a bullish fair value gap that failed. And what caused it to fail? A bearish fair value gap. So this bearish fair value gap here should hold if we are looking for continuation sells. So if you do see price come in, tap into it, give us a bearish change of character or a bearish engulfing candle without creating a body candle close above this fair value gap, we can look for continuation sells. But price never did that. Instead, price decided to give us a failure of the BPR. Now, what's even stronger than a BPR holding? A failure of it. When you have a failure of a bearish point of interest, this tells us that it's very bullish because you are breaking through a bearish point of interest. We had a body candle close, we got on an entry on the engulfing, price pushed up a grand total of 160 pips. Just like that. That was done yesterday during the London session. So right now, the market here is now starting to give us a push towards the upside. Attempting to create a 1-minute change character. Now your 1-minute change of character is going to be at the 3307.28. If price decides to break above it, then that's where the market here creates a 1-minute bullish change of character. Is everybody crystal clear on this? Now, if you look at the 5-minute time frame, have we created a bearish fair value gap? Yes, we have. So this is where you need to understand. If the 1-minute creates a bullish change of character at this point, but respects the fair value gap, chances are fair value gap will continue to hold. So what I want to see is for price to create a break past the fair value gap right here with the body candle close. Because if we do see that, then that is going to be a very good sign the market here is looking to fill both the 1-minute and the 5-minute bearish points of interest. If you achieve this, type G in the chat. Remember, what I'm doing here is making sure that the higher time point of interest here fails as well. 5-minute. Look at this. Price is straight away rejecting off the fair value gap. You do not want to hop into buys prematurely. You can, but at minimum, wait for a 1-minute body candle close lah. Do you see a 1-minute body candle close above this high? Not yet. So you wait. So let me explain. If the market here gives us a 1-minute body candle close above this high, give us a retest, that's where you can look for aggressive buy entry. Stop loss below this low to continue higher. Very small stop loss, very large take profit. But if you want a safer entry, it's above this fair value gap right here. Both are fine, both are high probability. Higher probability one, above the bullish fair value gap. Break, retest, continuation. Is that clear? So I would like to see how the 1-minute here creates a change of character with a body candle close above this level. If we don't see that, it's going to be very hard for us to execute buys. Remember, I must follow my plan 100% to the T. Let's just see how the candle here closes in the next 13 seconds. 3, 2, 1. No body candle close. We have to wait for the next 1 minute candle. This is how live trading is done. Huh? We be patient, we set our hands, we make sure criteria are hit. Alright, is there anything to be stressed about? Not really. Why? Because if price action here fails the fair value gap that is marked out right over here, then you have even better confirmations on the 5 minute time frame. And the 5 minute candle is about to close in the next 30 seconds. I hope you guys here are listening. Hope you guys here are paying very close attention. Price action here just tapped. Let's just see if we can get a body candle close in the next 5 seconds. Not yet. Very close. So this is good. 1 minute time frame has a body candle close. All we need to do is look for the retest. Remember, the market here will do whatever it needs to do. If you want to continue pushing higher, let it do that. Alright, you have a 1 minute body candle close above now. So this is now a strong change of character. I hope you guys here are really seeing how I bring you through the entire process from the daily time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute time frame. All time frames talked about, aligning every single one as much as possible. What happens if price dumps and creates a body candle close below the Asian low? Then we look to continue selling for the rest of the day. But are we at the Asian low? No, we're not. Price has created a body candle close above the Asian high, so therefore we'll look for continuation buys. We stick to what we know. We make sure that we follow the plan 100% to the T. That's how I maintain an 88.2% win rate throughout the entire 2 years. 2 years plus that I've been live streaming. Right in front of hundreds of thousands of members right here. Day in, day out. Price is now coming to give us a retest. 3 minute time frame failed the fair value gap as well. Pretty interesting. I would love to see the 3 minute inverse fair value gap right here be tapped. That is what I could use as well. If we can look to tap into this area here, this will be perfect for us. Because the 5 minute fair value gap right here has not created a body candle close. So this is the point where we need to see the 3 minute and the 5 minute point of interest. These 2 points. We have failed the 3 minute, confirmed it with the body candle close. 1 minute time frame, haven't even retested the fair value gap right here. So let price do its thing. If price doesn't retest fair value gaps, it means that sooner or later the market will come down to retest that fair value gap. After taking out key levels like this high, and this high. Pay extremely close attention, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. $15-minute time frame has a bearish fair value gap right here. Do take note. A very small one. This is where we need to be careful of. Ideally, we see price come down and retest before testing this fair value gap. If price retests and then comes down, that's where I'll be very careful of buys. Is everybody crystal clear? I want to see price come back and retest the 3 and the 5 minute before giving us that test of the 15 minute. That's the best case scenario here. If not, just wait for a 5 minute change of character with the body candle close. Remember, so far this entire week we've already secured 767 pips. I'm looking for the very next trade with the premium members right here. And of course, surprise, surprise, premium. Later on, I'll be hopping onto a private live stream with you right after this stream. You're excited for that? Let me know. Type streamies in the chat. Y'all getting it today, boys and girls. Bobby Fischer, god damn it. Now price is coming back down to retest a 5 minute fair value gap. Let's see if price here taps into it. Ever so slightly, we are waiting for price to tap into this area here. Remember, you have filled a fair value gap. We have now created a PPR. Amazing stuff, let's see. Now you have two areas where you can look to enter. Alright, let me explain this one more time so that you guys can understand. Either you look to enter aggressively off the fair value gap. What I prefer is to break past this high to create a 5 minute bullish change of character. And once price taps into this area like it's doing right now, this is where you can look for aggressive entries. I repeat, this is where you can look for aggressive entries. Make sure that your stop loss is minimally below this low to look for higher prices. I prefer this level right here. But nonetheless, you know it. The market here will give us opportunities. Like right now, a retest. I want to see price reject, bullish engulfing candle, and we can look for continuation buys towards the upside. And once I do see that, after the retest here that is happening right now, then I can execute on the trade. And once I do see it, the exact entry, SL, and TP will be sent inside premium, just like I did so yesterday and today. Let me show you this example right here. Okay, it's very important for those of you guys here that are brand new to listen up, because once you get the signal, you'll know exactly what to do. Just like this. I will mention, look, I'm going to be looking for an entry. And once I'm in an entry, I will send you the entry, SL, and TP. Most importantly, no edits. What does this mean for you, ladies and gentlemen? It means that the moment you see this signal sent directly to your phone and you see price within the range that I give you, you press the buy button, key in the SL and TP, and you will be in this trade with me, together with the rest of the 3,117 members live. And of course, I'll tell you exactly what to do to risk manage, especially if you're a beginner. Take a look at the timestamp right here, 2:37 PM. In 7 minutes, price gave us 20 pips, partials to take partials taken, SL to break even. This is very important once again. Why? Because the moment you hit 20 pips, this means that the trade is risk-free. There is zero chance for you to lose money on a trade. And when you have 0% chance to lose money on a trade, means that no matter what price does, you go up, go down, doesn't matter. You have put money in your pocket and you're guaranteed to be in profits. This is done by taking partials, by closing a portion of the trade. And of course, this trade here continues to run. 30 pips, 43 pips, 48 pips, continue running. 50 pips, 60 pips, 70 pips, secured the third area of partials right here. All updated live in real time. Continue running, 81 pips. The New York session came about. Managed that trade live on stream as well. 100 pips, secure further partials. Super clean entry. Take a look right here. Executed here. Price came back down, never tapped us out, continued running. This is exactly what I mean by sniper entries only. Price continued running. 120 pips. 138 pips. 160 pips. And at this point, this is where we secured our fifth partial, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we mean. The market is going to give us profits and we need to put it in our pocket by taking partials. And that's what we caught yesterday. Today we did the same exact thing. Let me show you right over here. Same thing. This was sent literally 2 hours and 30 minutes ago. Entry SL on TP, same thing. You see it on your phone, you press buy, pin the SL on TP, you'll be in the trade with me. 20 pips, partials taken. Once again, yet again, another risk-free trade. 30 pips, 40 pips, secure the next partial. 50 pips, 63 pips, 75 pips, third partial secure. And 82 pips. So premium, you know, when I take the trade in my live personal account, it's go time. We're going to be risk managing this trade here together. And so for premium members here, you know what to do. Unmute your group and pin the premium channel so you do not miss out on the very next move. We've already secured 152 pips today with 3 signals that we set. I'm now looking for the very next move during the London session. Now, for those of you guys here that are not in premium and you want to copy my exact entry SL and TP just like this for absolutely free, then all you have to do is follow these 2 steps. Listen up very, very carefully. Step number 1, click on this link right here. Take a look at your YouTube live chat. Once you click on this link, you'll be brought directly inside our main Telegram channel, right over here. And what you will be able to see is this post right now. Remember, it's very important for every one of you guys here, all 1,600 of y'all, to click on this link to make sure that you're in the right Telegram channel. Because in this channel, I got absolutely nothing to sell you. No courses, no signals, no indicators. Everything here is provided for absolutely free, including premium. So make sure that you guys here are in this channel. Click that link right there, right over here. So that's step number 1. Step number 1, click this link right here and you will be able to see this post. And in this post, step number 2, click this right here, which says click here to join premium for free. Once you click on this, you'll be brought through an application process, and in under 20 minutes or less, our admin Bobby, he'll get you in, prepped and ready for the very next signal that I'm going to be sending in premium to see results just like these members right here. Take a look. Dewey, $131 US. Absolutely beautiful. Blues on blues. Proper risk management. You took the trade while you're at the gym. Literally, you can be doing your own thing and making money at the same time as long as the signal is sent directly to your phone. Perfect. Once again, Dewey, another winning trade. $92 US. The day before. Steven, $105 US. Blues on blues again. Look at the risk that he's using. 0.02. Close to minimum lot size. If anything, he's under risking. If you risk properly, his gains could have been more. But still, 3-figure profits bare minimum. Absolutely beautiful right here. Sam, $93 US. The most awesome scalp for today. Blues on blues yet again. Queenie, $176 US. Shark Mr. Good, $59 plus $107 right here. Absolutely beautiful. Rohit, $470 US. By the way, I'm implying my learning and trying to scalp with less risk. And this is the result you got. Started with $1,000 as seen in the screenshot right here. Made $470 US. Absolutely beautiful. Just join this week only. Legends, $120 US. Once again, take a look. Made $120 right here with proper risk management. And of course, that $84 US. Now, every single screenshot that you see right here, they're using their own personal account. They use their own live funds. They copy my trades. They make the money. They do whatever they want with the money. It's theirs to do whatever they want. All they're doing is copying whatever I do on a daily basis. 3-figure profits. So I'm going to keep it super duper simple, ladies and gentlemen. If you can follow instructions, you can follow the signals that I call it every single day, be it the Asian, London, or the New York session. All you have to do is follow these 2 steps to come on in for free to get ready for the very next trade. I'm going to repeat the steps for everyone. Premium, non-premium. Listen up. Step number 1. Click this link right here. Step number 2. Once you come inside our one and only Telegram channel right here with 108,000 members, you will be able to see this post. Click this link here. Go and talk to Bobby, complete the application as soon as possible, and in under 20 minutes or less, you'll be prepped and ready for the very next move. Now, just a quick reminder, lads. Those that are in the midst of talking to Bobby and coming in, what are you doing? Quickly go and complete the application. You have already missed out on 152 pips this morning and the pre-London session before the London session here started. That's what you're missing out on. On stream, off stream, I'm looking for entries. Premium members, you know this. That's how we caught the 82 pip move earlier on. So look, if you're not serious about it, no worries. If you're talking to Bobby, you're taking your own sweet time, wasting Bobby's time, wasting the members' time. It's fine. We'll put you back on the wait list. We'll let the next person come on in for absolutely free. End of the day, the market here moves as and when it wants. It decides when it wants to give us profits. It decides when it wants to meet our criteria. And I'm there to execute once all the criteria here are aligned and the premium members here are first to get it. So it's your choice. You decide whether you want to sit on the sideline, watch us wait consistently, or join the winning team. Do it with us. Let me show you how it's done, even if you're a beginner. Because all these results right here, they came in not knowing a single thing on how to make money, how to take the trade, how to make sure they put money in their pockets. That's the truth. The only difference between them and you not making money is because they took action. They started to learn. Open-mindedness. Coming for the private live stream, taking my trades, following exactly what I do. Earning first, then learning in the process. So the ball's in your court. You decide whether you want to take a trade with us or not. End of the day, premium, you know, once I do send a signal, it's go time. I might cut this live stream short, hop onto a private live stream with that, and manage this trade that I'm going to give. Now, just for a brief refresher, those of you guys here that are not in premium or you're in premium, what am I looking for? Listen up very carefully. The market here has given us a push towards the upside. Once again, like I mentioned, a failure of the fair value gap right over here. I'm looking for the retest and a continuation. Those that are in aggressive entries, you're in profits right now. About 14-15 pips in profit. But those that are looking for the signal with me, the one where I send you the bread and butter signals in premium, I'm looking for a break past this high at 3311.06 for body candle close and a retest. That is what I'm looking for, a 5-minute bullish change of character. Because it took a while for price to push up higher. I want to see a V-shaped recovery. But we didn't get that. But aggressive entry is playing out right now. Okay? Now, I've just shared with you exactly what I'm looking for here to make money here during the London session. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know even 1% of what to do when you're in a trade, or how to manage a trade, how much to risk, please do not take the trade. The last thing I want is for you to lose money on a winning setup that I give every single day with an 88.2% chance of winning. There's no way in hell I'm allowing you to lose money when me and the premium members are making money consistently every single day. Alright, if you don't know what to do, just follow exactly what I'm doing. I'm responsible for your success. I'm going to make sure that as long as you follow whatever I do, you will become a consistent and profitable trader. Just like these people right here. Every single day this screenshot pool is growing. 8,343 screenshots. Every day we are uploading. Look at this guy right here. Yesterday, 333 dollars in profits. 2 days straight. Beautiful. 305 US dollars. All caught yesterday. $470. Rohit, like I mentioned, 176 US dollars. End of day, ladies and gentlemen. As long as you can follow the process that we have, come for all the live streams, the private live streams, take all the trades that we have, together with the rest of the premium members, all 3,120 of them. Talk to me, Leonard Thomas, on a daily basis. Send us your trade ideas so that I can vet them, so that when you execute, you have a high chance of winning. You can do all of that. Let's. I guarantee you, I can turn you from a complete beginner to a consistently profitable trader. And that's my guarantee to you, as long as you follow what we do. Alright? End of day, the market here is giving us profits. Today we secured 152 pips. Those that took the aggressive buys from here, you're up 30 pips right now. Ladies and gentlemen, price is now giving us a break past this high. I want to see how this candle here closes in the next 2 minutes for me to look for the continuation swing trade towards the upside. You know what to do. Let's see what the market here is going to provide us. So for the final time, you want to take the very next trade with us and not miss the signal that I'm going to be giving. Click this link right here. Alright? So now, for those of you guys here that took the aggressive entries, let me know. Type me in the chat. I need to make sure that you guys here know what to do. Based off the inverse fair value gap. Well, a whole bunch of you did. Good. You know now you're in 20 pips profit. Take your partial set SL to break even. This is aggressive, like I mentioned. Very aggressive. Okay, let me just update you all in the channel, especially if you just came in. Absolutely beautiful. I'm looking for price to break past this high, and that's where we can look for the re-entries to continue higher as well. SL to break even means what? Once again, you go risk free. You set your stop loss to where you entered, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what we're going to be looking for right here. Hey, if price comes and stops you out at break even, so be it. You have already put money in your pocket. Is that clear, ladies and gents? The market here has given you profits already. This is exactly what I mean. You need to be paying attention live on the street. So be it, good one, yeah. But yes, you get it, lads. The market here gave us an entry right here. I mentioned this. If you recall, I mentioned if we do see a failure of the 5-minute bearish fair value gap, you can look to enter on the retest. Stop loss below this low for a 40 pip stop loss. Look to target higher highs. This trade ran from here to here. 40 pips, exactly as how many of you guys get caught the move. Set your SL to break even and take your partials. If price comes back down, stops you out, doesn't matter. Wait for this 5-minute body candle close to fall and continue higher. And that's why I mentioned I must see a body candle close above this high for price to continue going higher. Because end of the day, this is where the 15-minute bearish fair value gap plus the change of character forms. That's why this was aggressive. But yet again, I still shared it. Caught your 40 pips. Just like that. Is everybody clear as to exactly how we talked about this throughout the entire live stream and you caught this move? Let me know. I'll update you all as well. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm going to be opening up the floor to questions with regards to what am I looking for a re-entry? If you missed this aggressive setup, what am I going to be looking for later during the New York session, the post-London, where I'll be hosting a private live stream for the members. So premium members, get ready for that, yeah? I'll be sending the link after this live stream ends. And of course, those that want to come on in, those that are non-premium members that want to join this private live stream, you have to be in premium. Just click on this link right here. So once again, for the final time, this is what I'm going to see. I'm going to be looking for my very next trade right here. Secured already. 40 pips for y'all. Partials taken as of the break even. Updated y'all on the group. 20 pips. Partials taken as of the break even. Once I do see the next entry, very high chance is going to be during the post-London private live stream. You want in? With the rest of the 3,120 members in premium, then just click this here. Come on in, click on this link, talk to Bobby, complete your application ASAP. I bumped him already. This is what I'm going to be looking for here. Alright, amazing stuff. So far, 767 pips for this entire week. And we're now halfway through. We have already beaten last week's record of 691 pips. Can we reach 1,000 pips together? Can I get W in the chat for those of you that managed to catch this move towards the upside? Absolutely beautiful move. Remember, this is risk-free. No matter what happens, you have guaranteed profits in your pocket because you have taken partials as well. Price action here is respecting that fair value gap very nicely. Let's just see. Why the 5 minute and not the 1 minute? Because the 5 minute, 15 minute, and the 1 minute all bearish. That's why I use the 5 minute here. If you wanted to use the 1 minute aggressive entry, yeah, you could have entered right here. Definitely, you could. I'm not saying you can't, but that means that you need to first fill the 5 minute fair value gap. So at that point, if I want to see a failure of that, I need to use the 5 minute time frame. Make sense? Now, let's see here. What is price going to do right here? Look at how strong this fair value gap here is holding. It's really holding up damn well. Fair value gap here still hasn't filled. If it decides to fail, then sure. Tells us that the 15-minute time frame is still looking bearish. Now we're coming close to the hourly candle close, so this is going to be key, yeah? If we start to see a body candle close underneath this level here, okay, then we can look to target this lows and of course the lows all the way down here. Amazing stuff. All right, let's see. 7 more minutes. Okay, now price has taken you out at break even. For those of you guys see that in this route, in this trade right here, the aggressive move. Right now, price action here has not created a 15-minute body candle close above the fair value gap. 5 minute also hasn't created a break above. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing is hopping onto a private live stream to look for the very next A+ setup. Prem, let me know. Type streamies in the chat. I'll be sending the signal here. The moment I end this live stream, you give me 5 minutes and I'll send it right to you all. And we'll be hopping on and looking for the very next banger setup right here. So far, you include the 152 pips here plus the 40 pips that you all caught. There's 192 pips here during the London session already. Alright, we're gonna have a private stream with the members right here. Okay? Now, of course, what about those who guys here that are not in premium? You have to be inside premium to get a private live stream lah, where you can join them and take the trade with us. But, like I mentioned, regardless whether you're in premium or not, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so listen up. I'm looking for price to give me a body candle close above this specific high. If you haven't set your alert right now, please go ahead and do so. 3311.06. If price can give us a body candle close above this, good. Retest, continue higher. Those that are holding the trade here is still running nicely in profits for you. Alright, as posted, my entry is where? 3307.87. Have we tapped that area? Very close, but not yet. So I'm still in this trade. But I've shifted my SL to break even. Okay, so now, once again, body candle close above the 5 minute. Look for a retest. Look for a 1 or a 3 minute bullish engulfing candle. That should be enough to give you a push towards the high that we have created right over here. Our London session high at the 3320.76, and of course our previous weekly high right here at the 3325.14. Is everybody G with this? If you all type G in the chat, let me know. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Took down notes. See how I did the multi-time frame analysis from the daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, and of course, even the 1 minute time frame. Sharing with you all how SMT divergence works, how we managed to catch an 82 pip earlier move, pre-London, using the Asian high, and how I'm now giving you all an aggressive entry, which I have already won 40 pips, using the same concept, banking off the Asian sessions high. I'm piecing the information for you all together. I hope you all see this. Rewind the live stream if you need to. Internalize it. Come back stronger, smarter for the New York session live scalping session later. Alright, and for those that are coming into premium right now, I'll see you on the private live stream. Ciao.